I'll try and get this fifth field done, then both fields need rolling. And this top half needs fertilising.
Whatever doing to it. Are you keeping this field as the size it is?
Oh gee, you can keep it such a size it is or split in half.
David there, but just been quiet.
Ground control to Major Tom.
David.
He's stuck up there.
Is he moving on the map? Or has he just stopped?
No, he stopped.
What's up?
Oh, there he is.
Kind of having a discussion that needed your answer there.
Oh, why? What do you need to know?
Are we keeping the field 8 as big as it is, or are we splitting it?
I mean, I'm kind of easy either way. It depends what we think. Because it's either we put one load of crop on it and we get one big harvest of something.
Well, at the moment on field 3 we've got canola. Bottom half field 4 you've got oats. Top half you've got wheat. Oh, sorry, barley.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a variety going already.
Yeah, we've got rice going in 2 different forms.
This now.
Which is going to give us a lot of wheat to come and sell when the price is right.
Did you get this now?
And that's where I'm heading now. I've put you the trailer back. I'm going to head over there. I've got the truck, the trailer, and I've got a forklift.
Oh, it's over there.
I know there is, but I'm going to drop this forklift back at the shop first. Because this is a forklift I've taken up to the farm with me to move pallets around.
But yeah, as I said, it's up to you. You can keep it one big one or half it.
Like I say, I'm easy either way, whatever the group thinks.
What we're doing with all this
Go back to what I said before, yeah, as much as I would like to collect and sell it because it's more money, by the time you've rented either a good forage harvester or a baler, do you actually make any money? You know, so we could just use the forage harvester, just explore them 2 fields up by the
forage harvester, then forage wagon.
forage wagon, yeah. There's wheat on the straw on them 2 fields I did up at the top there. We've got that Nexat stuff on this map as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like 2 pallets again already.
It's obviously turning out quicker than what you thought.
I didn't think it were that quick, but I ain't complaining.
Which is in it.
Still got 23,000 litres of stones. It could also be that we only have 1 production going, could be what's making it seem a lot quicker. I think when I've seen it in the past, it had like all 3 productions going.
What is the other stuff you can do?
Roofing tile, roof plates and cement bricks, and we will need the others at later dates.
Obviously.
But yeah, because it's one of them things when you do more than 1 production, it only has the same number of cycles, it just splits what it does.
Mine is. It's only got 1.
Well, that's all we needed, is what I say. Because the temple construction sort of works in stages, so once it completes a stage, it'll then...
Yeah, it's like thingy.
Yeah, it's like... Basically, it's exactly what the roller coaster was in FS22.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, the silver one's now on this, innit? I'm guessing the roller coaster's still a thing on that as well.
Okay. And the bolts. notice that the 8S or whatever it was, like Bueller downloaded. There's one of the officials.
Yeah, well, it's kind of annoying is that, and I kind of get where some people's gripes are.
Oh,
Especially for console players. Blizzard. Giants releasing these as mods means it's taking up the limited mod space that consoles are allowed. Which is kind of a kick to them when...
But they did that towards the end on 22 anyway. Some majority of stuff got put in as mods.
Yeah, but a lot of this is stuff that probably should have been in 25 and more.
Should have been
Oh,
in
yeah.
To me, I think, it would have been better if they could have found another way of adding the content updates.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have added to, you know, I mean, I'm lucky, obviously Alan here is a console user for those watching who don't know.
Yeah, but it'll still have added to his hard drive space either way.
Yeah, but don't forget the game limits the amount of mods you can download on console, doesn't it?
No.
It's only depending on hard drive space, isn't it? If I remember rightly.
I thought the game physically limited, despite no matter what size your hard drive was.
I get it.
Don't.
I get a percent. I can download obviously so much. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's limited no matter what your hard drive is. I don't think that's hard drive dependent.
It's probably the same as like SnowRunner and stuff. They do it that way. They limit what you can use mod-wise, I think.
Right, so for the next stage, this needs cement bags, 4,000 litres, wood beams, 3,000 litres. It has 5,000 litres of cement bags, but it needs the 3,000 litres of wood beams.
Should have
So
had some. Should have had some.
it might have used everything you gave it.
Wood beam.
Wood beams. I'm going to turn planks off for now and let it focus entirely on beams. Our little sawmill. But I really need to get some up to the big sawmill and get that going.
It's just. Even with mods that have been added, I've tried to trying to limit what.
Oh yeah, try not to go stupid.
That's why I brought back in the two, like obviously the TARDIS and the Colossus. Because
We know it's late date. The Colossus will be used.
There's a good chance we'll end up with even if we don't forget the Colossus also had a couple of not over the top capacity on it. We don't want to go down the fully ridiculously unrealistic route. The Colossus had some more reasonable options.
Well, it
was just a nice overall package.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the TARDIS got a harvester in it, and you can do obviously higher speed.
I thought the TARDIS was drills.
Also, actually, it comes with a harvester as well.
There is it's a more old-fashioned design TARDIS. I think it's based on that Massey Ferguson you're driving. Whereas the Colossus is based on the big class 8900 or whatever.
Stuff.
That's the Colossus.
Yeah.
Do we not have that?
I don't think it's turned on this game because I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, it's here.
So we should have it.
Yeah, we do.
If we'd have had the money to buy. Why? We could have dealt with it.
Look at what we've got at the moment.
There's a lot of smaller trees up here, so they don't get away with it. Of course I am, sometimes I need expert advice.
What are you talking to yourself?
Come in, David. We finished up the vertical. Doing the solar farm now on Consum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the vertical farming done.
What bad is it?
It's an interesting. So I like how they were reusing like an old building.
Yeah.
Got left on that now.
What are you doing? Solar?
Yeah.
Is that the hydro? That's not. No, it's not the hydro plant.
No, it's a solar plant.
You've got the hydro plant.
Observatory in it.
Yeah.
So there's probably about two more on that campaign before.
You've got one you're finishing plus another 2.
And then that's it. We've done all the rest.
Yeah, it's just a big thing, isn't it?
And then it's just a finale. Final thing.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Fun fair.
That should be
There is
interesting.
still a few more bits and pieces at the airport as well that we can always do if we fancy it.
It's that, yeah, I know. And then there's kind of need.
There's a football stadium.
Then there's the stadium, and then there's moving on to the space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One that's I've not finished that campaign, but there's one that's going to be an absolute bastard.
What do you mean more so than digging the car park out was?
Yeah. And you know which one I mean, don't you, Alan? You've not done it. You've seen me sort of do it, haven't you?
Yeah, you and Leon.
Yeah.
Need to see all of it, but yeah.
We didn't finish it. I don't think we finished it. Did we finish it?
After 2 days, yeah.
What? 2
Although,
streams?
yeah. You still work. I don't even speak to you about 10% through.
Yeah. It's one I will not be starting off with.
Well, you have to. It's the main contract.
Yes, you don't. There are others that you can do before doing that, though. If that makes sense. Yes, it's part of it, but you don't have to. You don't have to do that one first.
Just have to make sure you transfer all your money over first. You've got to buy all the machinery again.
But because once you finish that, well, you sell all the machinery, and you know, buy it all. The upgrade levels don't stay either.
You'll basically start from 0 on everything.
No. Your character level, your perks will stay. Just company-wise, you upgrade levels for the company.
Right.
You technically start a new map.
New company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas when we do the football stadium, I'm gonna do it over on. We're doing it on yours, or have you already done it?
No, I haven't done fancy yet.
Yeah, well, you've got the European map, haven't you?
Yeah.
I haven't, so it might be worth doing it via you for that one. Doing the football
fine.
stadium.
Not a problem.
The only problem is we might run into issues if you're not online.
Yeah.
Or is it worth me just basically booting a European map up and... Because we don't have to do anything else with the European map. Just... Depends whether you want to work through the European map or whether you just want to do the football stadium.
Because we completed the European map for mine, didn't we?
We have, yeah. I don't think David has before.
No, I haven't. But I'm not that fussed if it's one of them. If you guys just feel like the same, I don't mind just doing that. I'm not bothered in the whole
Campaign.
shebang.
Because we've got that, and then obviously we'd have the spaceport to do.
As you said, if I'm not available, you're kind of stuck.
It's almost better if Chris just starts a map to do it
Yeah.
on.
That's what I
At
mean.
least he's got the master.
Obviously,
Yeah.
the downside is you won't have the warehouse things, the company size things.
Yeah.
That's to build that up again, wouldn't you?
It's easy enough to do. That'd be easy enough to do.
Because you've got to complete so many contracts and everything else, haven't you? Campaigns and everything else.
If you're only going through the, like I say, if you're only going through the bloody soccer stadium thing, or whatever it is, the stadium. I guess I'm
I will make it work. We always have done in the past.
still got to get the American one done first.
Yeah, it won't take long.
Very long.
Finish these next 3 contracts.
Wow. Okay. Stop that.
We're about 30-40% through it, something like that.
Not good. I think I'll build 2.
Yeah, one either side.
So one we've already started. So.
Our plant is relatively easy. The biggest thing on that is the digging.
Digging again.
But obviously that one, you know yourself you can only get one excavator there.
Why is it a very small spot you're working in?
Not big enough to get 2. It's not big enough to get 2.
Right.
But it's deep.
I think it'll be about, what, 4 jobs on the final? Was it 4? Did we do 4 on the Europe map or not? Or did we do 5?
I can't remember.
Not asking me, I'm afraid.
I think it's about 4 or 5 jobs you do on the final as well. But like I said, we've still got bits to do on the other maps, so we're not sure.
So on my one, obviously on the European, on my one, we literally just concentrate on constantly campaign. You know, we did the airport. I've done the airport.
Oh yeah, done the airport. Done the airport on the American map.
Obviously on the American map that we're doing, obviously we've done a lot more side jobs as well.
Yeah, but it's just, I think some of it was for a bit of variety as well.
Yeah. Whereas mine, I was literally focused on doing the campaign and then I can try and everything else afterwards.
Yeah. there is other side jobs on the spaceport. I already know that.
Yeah.
But there is a couple of campaigns on it.
That's what you're saying is we're not exactly sure stuff to do for a little while.
Oh
No,
yeah.
we're not.
That long-running great series on the channel is going to be here for a bit longer.
Who like digging?
It's going to be that. It is going to be here for a little while longer.
Thing is, I don't think it wasn't deep though, was it?
What?
On the spaceport.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that deep.
Yeah, it did. It shallowed. One end was shallow, one end was deep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right side of it was shallow, and as you went more to the left, it got deeper and deeper. So, yeah. So if anybody is actually wondering, am I using a mod for this? I'm not using a mod. It's actually built in-game.
Well, the daylight helper, the steering assist.
The steering assist. You, if you
One of the
hold...
pictures they've added into the game.
Yeah, you hold... If you're on keyboard, you hold H. It comes up, you can either do AI worker to get it to do the field, or you can go across to steering assist. That's how you do that. I don't know, what is it for console?
If you're on console, hold down B.
Okay, so if you're on console, you hold B down and do the same. Obviously I'm not on console, so that's why I asked Alan there.
I think you said, obviously, if you're using PC, but using controller, we hold down B.
Yeah. No, it's actually built in game this time.
Actually makes it. I actually I like it because it means things like ploughing. I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
absolutely
It's good.
despise.
Stuff like that compared to FS22 is so much better with that option.
Yeah.
I do a lot more stuff myself on FS22. I would just leave to AI because at least with that to help you, it makes it so much smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. That's why. Like I say, this used to be a mod.
You can still get that mod as well. You can still get the I have the crossplay mod on the single player series. The crossplay mod is still slight. I would say the better version.
Cosplay. I don't know. I'm not much with cosplay since.
Oh, I have cosplay is a better option. Cosplay does better.
Yeah, but did you get cosplay off Hero? Was cosplay off an external?
I think it's on genuine mod.
Because I know that they did have it on. They did have it on external, didn't they, at one point? But then it came.
I think it's on actual model.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look.
I have to check myself.
Not got it.
Yeah, it won't be on. Like, did it not got console as well? But
No, it's split based.
I thought it went to console on the older version, and then when they dumbed it down.
You get this learner driver thing, but I have no idea what that's all about.
The what?
It's called a learner driver.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
No, it's on console.
I saw it, but I haven't read it. This feels taking a while. Might be worth splitting this field down, but I don't know how you're going to split it because it's an odd shape.
Oh, you split it in half.
Split in half and one ends up being a slightly different shape. That's no biggie.
Yeah. Up to you if you want to do it lengthways or widthways, up to you.
I would do it the same way the field 4's done, should it with 2 squares rather than 2 rectangles.
Yeah, but you see. Yeah, but.
Yeah, you only be. It's not that odd a shape, it's just the fact that at the top there'd be a piece missing.
Top of the road.
That's what I'm saying, that's the only place where there'd be some. Yes, boy. Thursday.
That's what this room.
And the day after that's Friday. No, it's a weekend.
Yep. Another weekend.
I shouldn't. Condom.
Right.
It's Tuesday night, and then it's Wednesday all over again.
It's like these weeks go in order, isn't it?
It's going to be interesting to see who's going to come out on. Who's going to be quicker out of Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, and
The thing is,
Merc at China, because China's got that really long, nice straight.
the thing is, though, you could chuck Williams in that mix.
Well, yeah, I suppose you could. Well, yeah.
But the Williams for the last few seasons has always been rather quick in a straight line. It's always been like it's the annoyance to the other teams, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a car which wasn't great at many things, but managed to be ridiculously fast in a straight line.
Yeah. What are you doing, David? Or Alan?
I'm logging right now.
What are you doing?
I'm feeding.
You're feeding.
Yeah.
Where have you finally finished the harvesting?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
I think he needs his trailer emptying.
Oh, I can do that.
You can just.
Okay, I've only got one row left, and I've got a roll.
You definitely are going to have to start getting a bit more tractors with a little bit more oomph. I think even the white would probably struggle with this.
Yeah, well, the white's only about 160 horsepower. It's not actually that powerful.
No, it's 220, I think.
No, it isn't. You could upgrade it to about 220 hours. It's still in the basic 160.
Well, this thing isn't that powerful. And this is Alan's little. Why is there a pallet? Pallet stays. I was gonna say, why is there a pallet just dumped in the middle of nowhere?
Because I couldn't be asked getting the forklift off, so all I did was undid the straps and took a corner. Would you have done any different?
No.
But if I had super strength, I'd have just grabbed the pallet and chucked the fucker off.
Well, exactly, but we don't.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have
so-
left it. I wouldn't have left it there.
That was just where it landed.
Yeah, but let's not.
I would say it's gone, but it hasn't. It's got 3 bags left on it.
God.
So let's not get into just dumping stuff everywhere mode again. Let's actually start getting a bit organised.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we kind of, towards the end of Zalonka, we got out of that. we'd been quite organised at the beginning, but then that sort of
I
stopped
came along.
towards the end.
Well, we didn't want to say Alan, but now you mention it.
That's what he's getting to.
It was sort of even before you came along. It would be nice to be a little bit more organised like we were.
It will be.
We'll get there.
How's your logging going?
Going great.
What are you doing? Just using the machine?
Yeah.
You just putting it. Oh,
Nice bush.
I'm glad one of you saw me.
It looks like a massive bush.
A mobile hedge just drove past you both.
see the truck. I don't see how else on it.
I deliberately drove between you both, hoping one of you would see it.
I probably did see you.
He did, that's why when he laughed I knew he'd seen me.
Doing putting it down by hand or machine.
I've got a machine which puts them down and then can make a pile of them to try and load them onto the truck slowly away. I'm basically having to cut them into bits small enough that I can lift.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
Didn't we have the attachments for the red tractor?
Yeah, but the red tractor's currently in use. It broke, if you remember.
Did we not? We sold it. Didn't
No, I
we?
think we still got it. But you got this thing where it kept breaking the friggin' arm.
Yeah. We had a bit of trouble with it, so I think that's why we didn't use it.
The white tractor's free, could be the trailer.
If I don't know. Have we still got a long ground?
Of course we have, because I looked on the vehicle page and it shows us owning one. So I don't think we sold it. Also,
Transition.
yeah, nice and smooth. Yeah, I think we're about ready to maybe skip another night as well, aren't we, at some stage?
Not quite, not quite.
Ah, yeah, because you're seeding it because two growth stages in, wasn't it?
No, I'm not seeing now, I'm rolling.
Alright. Rolling.
I'll see how can I do 7 miles an hour.
Yeah.
There you go, it's flying past.
It's alright, I'm going to do 50.
You feel theories though, can you take some of these trees around here out?
Probably can, yeah.
I mean, if that's where he got flying past. It's a car and it goes flying.
Nah, I'm a good driver, me.
Really?
I think as I said that I ran into a rock or something and got a dead stop.
So, let's see, 22 you got. You hit a car. You sideswiped a car. During the competitive multiplayer you got wiped out.
That wasn't my fault, the AI pulled out on me then.
You got trained multiple times.
long as we were using that sell point the wrong way. Really, you were supposed to load them onto the train and use the train to sell it. We were just too lazy.
Playing chicken with a
Train.
God knows how many ton train. Well, so what's that at the moment?
No, they're going through slowly, but there's not much, nothing that's really piqued my interest. I've got a couple downloaded, but I'm
Like I said, they've split them into European, they've split them into categories, haven't they?
Yeah.
yeah.
Does that mean it's 33? Is it? Is it 33? What the hell's the field up there?
Up where?
Yeah, the canola field, yeah, that should be ready to harvest next time. So we need to harvest it back up here.
That's what I thought. I just wondered if it, you know, that was going to need harvesting.
Balls.
Found a way how to get rid of the steer assist or fields.
Yeah. I don't think you can. I think once he's got it, he's got it. It's annoying, I know.
Until you change.
Yeah.
It's like cosplay. You used to be able to get rid of the courses.
I don't know whether it might be worth, what might do is sort of reopen it and then just turn off the lines, because you've got the option that says show. If you just turn that off, it might.
Dog. Obviously, once we're done with this harvest, don't drop the header off.
Right?
I didn't bring the trailer.
Yeah, you did. I brought it down for you. Oh, you bringing it back up here with...
I'm bringing it back up.
Just use the
header.
trailer.
I can't be asked.
Too easy for him.
Too what?
Easy for you.
It's not. I hate the header trails. I hate how the headers react to trails. Got a gripe against how the headers react.
You got to go for a lot of things.
Too fucking right. Especially with this game.
Grumpy old man over there.
I'm not grumpy. It's like Planet Coaster 2. I've got gripes with
I
it.
like how he didn't take offence to the old bit.
No, no.
Alan's older than me, so yeah.
Yeah, the old bit he was fine with. It was the grumpy he took offence to. Those...
No, I'm not that old. I'm 34.
No, you're not.
I am.
Plus for that.
34.
Well, mental age doesn't count, but in your case that'd be about 3.
Right, if you think I was around to my real age, but I'm 34. But when I was around, is my real age. Because it's now trying to work it out.
Just not going to say it.
43. I'm old.
Wasn't going to say it. You still rolling?
Yes. I've got 2 halves of a field to roll.
Don't we just rolling the... Are we rolling just the shit back into the fields then, or what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, cultivating them in and stuff. Do you actually have a cultivator down there?
Yes. White tractor.
Turn the I've changed the graphics, but I think I've done something. It's a cult. That bloody silo. David. Or was it Alan?
No,
Which
not
one?
guilty.
David. He didn't say anything.
I thought that I'll take the blame.
Don't you blame me?
You wanting this straight to back up there?
No, because we don't need you up there for anything.
What, front loader tractor?
Actually, yeah, if you want to, we'll not up there. Probably, yeah. You do some of the bigger logs.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Fucking Christmas tree over there. It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
I hear a truck, but I can't see nothing on it.
If he drives right past you, you will.
No, he's in the other field.
Did you get extra for not stripping it? That's a genuine question.
I don't think you do. No, it's just I can't be asked going through doing every little.
I was gonna say. No, that was actually a genuine question.
I think if anything, you possibly lose yield because you've not made them perfect for the sawmill to. But like I say, you get to the point where it's can I really be bothered going down, getting rid of every little tiny.
Because usually the machine does it for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you had one of the big, like we got on Silver Run,
Komatsu's or whatever.
they were Volvo based, weren't they, if I remember right?
Yeah, but there is a Komatsu in this as well. I think. Because I don't think has the Scorpion come back? The load
I think
came.
it has, yeah.
No, I think we had the Volvo. No, you had the Volvo plant excavator for the planter, didn't you?
No, you had a Volvo stripper as well. Because there was two. There was one that was. That's all it was.
That's
There was one
fucking
that
out of
you could.
context. Oh, if I could scroll back through this, there's a fucking sound like you had a Volvo stripper and all.
See what I have to put up with, folks.
One thing you need to really do with them bites, tweak them, audio wise. Some are too low.
Take that out of context.
Shut the fuck up in the cheap seats. Yeah. Some of the audio, like, you know, like the Words of Wisdom one.
I've done the best I can with it.
Do you want me to see if I can have a mess around with
You
it?
can if you want, but it's just one of them. If you do it too loud, it just starts blowing out.
Oh, yeah. Radio message from Charles.
Let's add that to the words of wisdom.
Yeah. I mean, that was brilliant.
If you know the memes going around, like the one where just a picture of him, he's in the when Top Gear did the British Leyland test, and they filled the car with water.
Yep. Yeah.
That's coming up there with the Kimmy, leave me alone, I know what I'm doing line. I can see it coming. I said just the amount of mental capacity you've got to be doing what he's doing in that weather and still have the stats to be able to fire that back.
Yeah, well, somebody's not happy with his race engineer, weren't they?
What?
Wasn't happy with his race engineer. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably because he's used to working with science and giving science a lot of information. But he just... Obviously, Hamilton's trying to learn the car, the buttons probably, and all that lot as well. And then you've got him just rabbiting on
Yeah,
in
but
his ear.
didn't help the listeners, as I said, Ferrari's strategy went classic Ferrari this weekend, didn't it? It's pissing it down. Let's leave them out on the drives for a bit longer.
Yeah.
They tried to gain... They were trying to gain track advantage, that's what it was. And it failed miserably.
I don't think we've seen the full potential of that Ferrari yet.
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't. It's... I don't know, I just think it's going to be a bit... I think there's going to be words, obviously, between Hamilton and his race engineer.
Yeah.
Let's hope he knows Italian.
A beepity boopity.
It's just...
Thing is, though, he's been used to working with one person for so long.
Yeah, that's it, innit?
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised he managed to convince Bono to go with him, to be honest. I thought he had.
That would be. I think that would have done him a world of good.
Yeah. Oh,
But then it's money, it's contract, it's money, it's...
yeah.
It's whether Ferrari would want to bring somebody else in and have to start training them. It's whether he'd want to leave Mercedes. There's a whole...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because who's
Well,
he now?
Kimi.
Is it Kim?
It's in Bono's and Pantai because Russell
Yeah.
stuck with his... Russell has stuck with whoever he had last season, won't he?
I didn't realize.
Yeah, but Bono's now Kimi's.
And Liam Lawson, go check those old ones. That picture I sent you today, Shep.
There's been loads about that going around though.
Anybody notice the pre-race slip up?
No, I can't say I did.
I didn't watch much
Was
build up.
was it pre-race or was it qualified? There was just, I think it was could have been pre-race. There was a slip up of certain people in certain positions, like not the correct starting grid, and
Was that that?
Stuff
No, was
like
that
that.
it?
Aye.
yeah, hasn't Hamilton got bloody Angela? Is it Angela Cullen back?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder. That's why she left Merck when she did, to give her enough time to clear, because she knew what was going on. Do you think?
I think more she just had a
There's lots of
advantage.
rumours about she took the year off so that way she can then be ready for when he goes to Ferrari and all this lot, and it's just like, well, yes, no, maybe.
Apart from that, she might have wanted time with the family, or whatever, but I think some of it was so she wasn't restricted for when he moved.
Could be.
Because I reckon if
The only ones that will ever know will be those two.
yeah, because if
Yeah.
he'd have stayed at Merck, she wouldn't have gone. I don't think. Or she might have gone, but then she might have come back. If you know what I mean. She'd have gone for a little bit to have her spend time with the family and have a break, but I reckon she'd have come back.
Possibly.
So it just makes me think, obviously, like the fact, you know, like Newey now at Aston Martin, I just think there's There's got to be some sort of reasoning, obviously, because she wouldn't be allowed to go with him for so long, would she?
Depends on a number of things. Depends how contracts are written.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
contracted Mercedes, though, didn't
Yeah, but it might.
Yeah, but would she be contracted Mercedes or was she actually contracted to him?
she? No, look. I reckon. Yeah, but... Alright then, Alan. Who orchestrated the deal for Adrian Newey to go to Aston Martin? David?
Eddie
I
Jordan.
know the answer to this.
Yeah.
Eddie Jordan.
He's having a bit of tough thing at the minute.
Yeah,
isn't he?
cancer, innit?
Yeah, because he hasn't been on the last couple recently.
I love Eddie Jordan is amazing.
Have you actually listened to FFS?
No.
Should listen
It's
to
well
it.
worth a listen. It's him and Coulthard's podcast, and he's very good.
Eddie Jordan, he's been a favourite of mine when he was when he was team owner.
David knows the answer.
I know the answer to everything, guy.
What's the reason the DHL vans are yellow?
Wasn't that down to Eddie Jordan?
Yeah.
They were originally white.
Hmm.
Now he managed to agree a deal to let them chief sponsor at the same time as
Deutsche Post.
Deutsche Post. And neither of them wanted to change the colours. He managed to convince DHL. But no, Deutsche Post is DHL. It was them and somebody else.
Yeah. DHL didn't want to change the colour from white, but then...
I'm sure it was Benston Hedges and their flag racing colour was yellow.
Oh, whatever it was, I'd have to go back and listen to the through podcast. But Eddie Jordan
he's a
convinced...
character.
Oh yeah. He's done some dodgy shit in his time.
Oh, who hasn't?
No, he's done some very dodgy shit in his time.
Eddie Jordan's done some... Yeah, almost like the Poison Dwarf. He's done worse.
He's one of those guys that he's so likable.
You'd
He'd
like
love
to
to go for a couple of pints with him.
Yeah.
him,
Because the story did hear.
him, Kimmy, not Kimmy Antonelli, King Kimmy. I'm gonna have to refer to him as King Kimmy because
Trouble is, you go for a drink with him and there's all the stories he wouldn't tell you.
yes, but he
Yeah.
would because apparently he gets more loose-lipped when he's had a drink.
Oh, that's why he took me out. Fucking Monza.
That was fucking brilliant the way the AI just reamed you.
That was the greatest, yeah. Yeah, just went full destructor mode.
But there's so many. I mean, I love to sit down with Jordan Coulthard, even Damon Hill.
Ben, have you listened to the recent one, David?
No, I haven't.
Oh, right, okay. Expect to hear Damon Hill's voice, anyways.
You know, Martin Brundle, Crofty. You know, I'd love to sit down with them.
Alex Brundle.
Oh, he's good as well. You know, even Nigel Mansell.
Oh, Mansell, yeah. But as much as, you know, I like Martin Brundle, but I don't know. Kind of, it's gonna hurt to say, but yeah, go off him a little bit.
His walk this
Didn't watch
weekend wasn't. There wasn't much there. A bit. Then there's not much you can do when it's
That's not-
crap weather.
Yeah, I didn't know. It's not in terms of me going off of him in that way. It's some stuff he's been saying that made me sort of. And normally I wouldn't disrespect Martin, but just a couple of things recently. has been said.
He's open. He's opinionated. And in this day and age, it's what people need in something like. There's not enough people that are open about certain things.
Oh, that. Or you've got people that are just the other way around.
You know, and he will tell you how it is.
Yeah, but it's not it's not that reason, it's other reasons.
I mean, I think there is part of me that thinks that he's actually getting a bit, as much as I like, he comes across sometimes as if he's fed up with the sport now. You know, he's losing the interest.
But prefer him alongside Crofty than. Oh, well, actually, no, I probably wouldn't mind Alex Jakes and Crofty together. Or Alex Brundle alongside him. But, yeah, I don't know. Well, he's getting on. You've got to think, he is getting on. David's gone quiet.
So is Murray, but he still carry on going, and he loved the sport till he could do it.
He's
No more.
well into his 60s now. He's getting.
And you think Murray was what when he finished?
A good age. You could have been to his age. Yeah, but you can't take that as a yardstick for everybody.
Oh no, Murray was just with his own.
But Murray ended up leaving because he was getting dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever. One of them. He'd been diagnosed with something which was probably affecting him.
Murray was in a league of his own.
Oh yeah.
He's done it. Oh, he'd done.
He did motorbike racing was his main passion.
He did the bikes, didn't he? Did Murray?
He raced motorbikes.
Yeah. Just. I don't know. I just think.
For Murray, it was that passion you hear in his voice.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it was. Brundle didn't. Even when Brundle was commentating this weekend, he didn't seem his.
It didn't seem his usual self.
His usual self.
No. Right, do you want me to skip time?
I think we're just gonna call it at this point.
Yeah. Point at the minute. Because I'm just gonna. Let me just finish this little bit and then. Yeah. But I just. The problem is how long is he? You know, how long is he locked in with?
Yeah.
With Sky.
Well, I mean, it was like one of those because it was one of the first times last season. I think he's been doing less and less races for the past few years. And like I think Crofty did he not miss one last year for his wedding, and that's the first race he'd missed in.
Christ. I think we can give that an accept.
Oh no! The point I make is the fact that I think before that he'd done someone like.
He'd done a lot.
No, I think that Bang Out 40 still should accommodate during his wedding. That would have been hilarious.
You know, it's a wedding, you wouldn't mind being on the guest list, and I bet there were some names and faces there. God.
Oh, I can't, yeah, but you can imagine, I can't attend your wedding, I've got a race on this weekend. Oh, we need to get jet wash.
You not have one?
I don't think we did. I don't think we ever got one.
I think some of these vehicles look a bit.
I mean, some of them need servicing.
Yeah, some of them need cleaning as well, like John Deere. But my bills.
That's David's dropped on.
Got 30% damage.
That's fine. It's barely running.
It's only done 14.9 hours.
This white's got 14 damage. It's done. Apparently done 224.1 hours, but
And don't forget we got that with the farm.
it was with the farm.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're going to end this one here. So obviously thank you to everybody for joining. Thank you to Alan and David for being here.
Welcome as always.
It's been a pleasure.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget to go and check out the Twitch and the TikTok. Links are in the description. And we shall see you for the next one. So until then.
Adios, amigos.
Later, folks.
Goodbye for now.